can leave something on the boat, but the challenge is to connect that with the destination on the land that you are going to offer to these guys. Otherwise, it's going to be only the very extra, let's say, exciting and technological, full of goodies on the boat. So we need to find this road. I think this is the critical point. How we connect this excellent part of this market with the destinations. That's why I'm coming back to the initial statement that I said that this is a challenge of the next years to support, and I think this market is going to that direction, support the local destinations to follow this route. Otherwise, it's going to be two different, extremely different parts of a whole package, and this is not something very nice, I think.
Thank you very much. So, 2 words,
Yeah.
Community-based connections and the customer experience. What about your opinion?
Well, obviously, I totally agree with what my colleague said. What I would add that perhaps hasn't been mentioned yet is that contrary to what happened in the past, the cruise is a relatively new product, maybe 20, 30, 35 years. In Europe, less than that. Contrary to what happened in the past, what we're seeing now is that there's a younger generation that, of course, is maturing, that has already experienced the cruise because they went with their parents. We made a lot of, I wouldn't say investment, but really, in fact, it was an investment of children that obviously have grown up. Now they're in their 30s, and obviously for them, it's totally normal. You don't really have to explain to them what a cruise ship is. They immediately understand, and they can decide, yeah, this is something that I want to do. It is more difficult with the people who are older, who've never done it, because it's, at the end of the day, you're making an investment of what's your precious holiday time, and you want to make sure that it's going to be what you want, which normally is the case for everybody who tries it. We don't have that barrier for the younger generation, because many have already experienced as a kid, and they want to continue experiencing it as a grown-up.
Very well. So thank you very much to my very nice panelists and gentlemen. I think that we have a question. I'm sorry, I don't see anything. So, yeah, sure. Can we have a microphone, perhaps? Or you can just tell it loud.
Over there.
Yeah.
On the mic. Over there. Yeah, just...
Or you can come also here
Come
on
here,
the
come
podium
here,
if
come
you
here.
want. Yes.
That's great.
Yes, it's working.
Bonjour tout le monde. Je vous remercie infiniment pour votre intervention. C'était très intéressant. C'est juste une question, puisque l'ASCAMER unit 3 continents, l'Afrique, l'Europe et l'Asie. Et on remarque que les croisières, ça marche très très bien à l'Europe et l'Asie. Tant que l'Afrique, c'est très très faible. Si on compare, on peut dire c'est négligeable. Alors, c'est la première question. La deuxième, pourquoi on ne fait pas des embarquements directement du Maroc? Si les Marocains, moi je suis Marocain, je pars du Maroc, je crois que c'est la même chose pour toute l'Afrique, pourquoi on n'embarque pas directement? Si on veut prendre un croisière, on doit y aller, venir jusqu'à l'Europe pour embarquer. Merci.
I am so sorry, but I don't...
C'est la chambre de commerce.
But I guess you got it, right?
That's for you.
I don't think it's a problem, so it's only me.
The guy with the language.
Okay, please.
Yeah, well, I'll answer in English. Well, I think, obviously, I think Africa is the continent that is going to be the next explosion when it comes to the cruise industry. There were, I think there were some steps in that direction before COVID, and I think the cruise lines are looking at it very seriously. It takes time. So the cruise industry is, there's one thing that characterizes the cruise industry is that it's extremely conservative and prudent with everything that, because at the end of the day, obviously they make commitments, long-term commitments with many people on board, so they like to take baby steps in certain direction. The good thing is once something is established, it normally remains. It's quite resilient. So, I would say just hang in there. It will come, or continue doing what you're doing. When it comes to why, specifically in the case of Morocco, I mean, it probably would be up to the different cruise lines. Each one may have a different question, but I think the answer is also, I would encourage you to continue doing what certain Moroccan destinations are doing. I mean, Tangiers has been doing a fantastic job in promoting northern Morocco. I would ask the same from Casablanca, from Agadir. So just, keep on doing what you're doing. Normally, obviously, again, the cruise industry takes gradual steps. So, and at some point in time, they will understand that there's a demand for Moroccans to embark directly in Morocco and start the cruise there, rather than to have to fly to Europe to take a cruise. It's not rocket science. Other destinations have done it. Obviously, I should not be promoting my own association, but since I'm here and you give me the opportunity, some of the destinations in Morocco are already members of CLIA. It's one of the possible. But just be present on any of the activities that happen in the cruise industry. We have a very specific promotion, venues. It's not the World Travel Market. It's not ITV. We have our own events, and I would encourage, Morocco to be there. It's already present, but to be even more present. We need new destinations. That's the other thing. The industry, with this phenomenal growth we're going to have in terms of new ships, and some destinations becoming mature, as we were talking about, especially in northern Mediterranean. We need new destinations, and Morocco, I think, as the rest of Africa, offers fantastic opportunities.
Good. Thank you very much. I think that we have to close because our guests have to catch a train. Thank you very much for joining us, in particular also the audience connected online. It was really a pleasure for me because other than the discussion, it's always a very good opportunity to learn. And you never have to stop to learn anything. So thank you very much once again, and thank you for the audience. And goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.